Back with another video, June 26th, while it's close. So let's jump into the video. So, now a lot of people, and then you know they're the typical James Gunn shills, James Gunn fans, or whatever the hell they are. They keep saying the Snyderverse is dead. It ain't coming back. Well, I have news for you. The Snyderverse isn't dead because people still talk about it. Talk about the Snyderverse. I mean, Mitch from Movies TV Mad, who's a genuine Superman fan, wanted to give James Gunn a chance. He was rooting for James Gunn, but however, just like a lot of people who was rooting for James Gunn with his Superman film, he disappointed them. I mean, our movie news, I mean, he's on Twitter, but he's not making Road to Superman episodes anymore. At the end of the day, Zack Snyder vision is popular among the masses, and what makes Henry Cavill stand out is because, let's just face it, he's popular. Zack Snyder, with his dark tone, with his dark take, made Henry Cavill a household name. Now, he may not be an A-list actor, but he is known for his role in the DCEU. And that's because of Zack Snyder. I mean, Zack Snyder made Henry Cavill Superman relatable. Like, you see this throughout Man of Steel, how Clark and, you know, Superman struggled on his powers. Like, remember the scene where the kids made him mad? They was picking on him, and he was holding the fence, and he wanted to hit the guy, but he didn't because he knew. I mean, Clark knew he could hurt him. So I appreciate Zack bringing that take to the big screen because it was never done before. And another thing is, Henry Cavill is popular because of Zack Snyder made him popular. And that's what a director is supposed to do with a unknown actor, because I didn't know who Henry Cavill is or was, or I didn't know none of his works prior to Man of Steel. So Zack Snyder made Henry Cavill popular. That's why people want Henry Cavill. I mean, just Henry Cavill's physique, his attitude, even him brooding made him popular. And I just can't believe there's people out there, menial James Gunn fans, thinking that just because Superman killed Zod, that's like a bad thing. And the same clowns had a problem with Ben Affleck's Batman killing a lot of people in Batman vs. Superman. So, at the end of the day, it's Zack Snyder's vision that made Henry Cavill popular, and it's Zack Snyder who basically still has a hold on DC at this point. Now, a lot of people saying James Gunn is the head and stuff like that, but he's not. I mean, let's just face it, is James Gunn Superman popular? I mean, the box office results was menial. The digital sales was menial. I mean, the thing goes on sale every other week, and that doesn't say that his DCU or his Superman is popular. So I believe a lot of people like Cavill just because they like what Zack did with Henry Cavill. I mean, he's a good actor. I mean, you see this in Batman vs. Superman. You see this especially in Justice League when he comes back. He's looking confused, like he's been gone a while. Henry Cavill is a good actor. Zack, you could tell him and Zack had chemistry, and if he was to do Justice League 2 and 3, Henry Cavill is on record saying he'll do it. So that's why I tell you guys just to keep the wallets closed, because we're not cornball. He ain't it. Movie Hub Pub in a video saying that David Cornball is mad at the internet for calling him a lot of names and stuff like that. Well, Cornball should have never took the role. I mean, we don't want him. What part of that do you James Gunn clowns don't understand? We don't like Cornball because, let's just face it, he's a wimp. He's a weak Superman. So that's why I think, Henry Cavill Superman is popular. And just by that announcement, when he announced after Black Adam that he was coming back, the internet went crazy. They didn't even mention whether Zack was going to do Man of Steel 2 or not. People was proud of the fact that Henry Cavill was going to play Superman again. So that should tell you right there that at the end of the day, the majority of the fans want Henry Cavill. Let's just face it. Cavill has a fan base. He has majority of the DC fan base as a regard, when we're talking about Superman. I mean, he's the man. And you got to appreciate Zack for taking his Superman into directions we never seen him before. I mean, Superman killed, I didn't know Superman had a moral code, but a lot of people had a problem with that. A lot of people had a problem with him struggling to save his dad when his dad told him not to in the tornado scene. I understood what Zack was trying to do, but some people, some menial, weak people had a problem with that. So I think Henry Cavill, at the end of the day, needs to come back and finish his story. People want Man of Steel 2. They don't want David Cornball's Man of Tomorrow, because let's just face it, he's a cornball. Man of Tomorrow, when James Gunn announced that, it didn't even trend. So that should tell you how people feel about cornball. And I can call him a cornball because James Gunn made him look like a cornball. So at the end of the day, Cavill is a more superior Superman that the fans want. And if we can't get the Snyderverse and get Cavill, you guys are not getting a Gunverse. I know a lot of people saying, well, you selfish. Well, so what? The majority rules. The people have spoken. David Cornball was rejected. We don't want him. I don't give a fuck if it hurts his feelings. We don't want him. The best thing Cornball can do right now is just move on. Like, move on to something else. We don't want him. We want Cavill. But what do you think? What do you guys think? I just wanted to put up this video because I was just thinking the other day, like, damn, Zack, it's because of Zack why we want Henry Cavill back. Because Zack was going to make him evil. He was going to break Superman down and just do all types of stuff with him. And I wanted to see that. And a lot of other people wanted to see that. And we still can see that if we don't support James Gunn's DCU. Boycott James Gunn DCU. But what do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. What's your thoughts on Henry Cavill? How did you feel when he made that announcement? Because I know a lot of you guys was happy. It's just a shame how everything just went down the toilet. And that's what the DCU is. It's down the fucking toilet. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money while it's closed. Peace.